Okay, so you ready to dive into this one?
Let's do it.
All right, so today we're talking colon cleansing.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah, specifically this saltwater flush.
Oh, yeah.
And, it's got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
All these supposed benefits from, like, I don't know, bloating and
Right.
weight loss and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a cure-all, right?
Yeah, so we're looking at this YouTube video by Dr. Mandell.
Mm-hmm.
I got to admit, I'm a little intrigued,
Yeah.
but also,
Skeptical.
yeah, a little bit.
It's healthy to be skeptical, right?
Definitely. So in this video, he's talking about, like, auto-intoxication.
Okay.
So, like, all this buildup of toxins in your colon,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and, like, you got to flush it all out.
Yeah.
What's the science behind that?
Well, auto-intoxication is actually kind of a, like, outdated idea.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, yeah, the colon does eliminate waste, obviously.
Right.
But this idea that there are all these toxins just building up in there that need to be, like, aggressively cleansed, it's not really backed up by current science.
Okay.
Our bodies are pretty amazing at getting rid of toxins on their own,
Yeah.
Our liver, kidneys, lymphatic system,
Right.
they're all filtering and removing waste products all the time.
So it's not really about removing toxins then?
Probably not as much as some people might claim.
Okay. But Dr. Mandell, he's saying this flush can do all these other things too, right?
Okay.
Digestion, balancing your pH levels, boosting your metabolism,
Mm-hmm.
even like skin conditions, like acne and psoriasis.
Yeah, there's a lot of claims out there.
Is there any truth to any of this?
Well, I think you got to be careful about attributing so many benefits to just, like, one thing, like a saltwater flush,
Right.
Some people might feel less bloated,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even a little relief from constipation because of the laxative effect.
Right.
But there's just not a lot of scientific evidence to support those other claims. For example, our pH levels, our bodies naturally regulate that. It's really complex.
Mm-hmm.
And doing a flush once isn't going to change that much.
Right.
It's not that simple.
Okay, well, let's talk about what the flush actually is.
Sure.
What do you actually have to do?
It's pretty basic.
Okay.
2 teaspoons of salt, but not iodized salt,
Okay.
like Celtic or Himalayan sea salt.
Mm.
Mix that with 32 ounces of warm water.
Okay.
Add some lemon juice, like half a lemon,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got to drink it all pretty much as fast as you can.
Whoa, wait, hold on. 32 ounces.
Yeah.
That's like a lot.
It's a lot of liquid for sure.
That's got to be a challenge.
It can be, yeah. It's not for the faint of heart.
So, like, what's the point of all that salt?
Well, it acts as a laxative, basically. It pulls water into your colon, and that kind of gets things moving, if you know what I mean.
I think I get the picture.
Yeah, let's just say you'll probably want to be near a bathroom.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, are there any risks with this?
Yeah, there are definitely some things to be aware of.
Like what?
Well, dehydration is a big one, especially if you do it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Your electrolytes can get out of whack, too.
Right.
And, when you flush everything out like that, you're not just getting rid of the bad stuff.
Oh, right.
You're also losing beneficial bacteria.
Which is why Dr. Mandell recommends taking probiotics after.
Exactly. Probiotics can help repopulate your gut with good bacteria,
Mm-hmm.
which is essential for, keeping your gut healthy.
So that makes sense.
But, and this is important, he suggests doing the flush every 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
And honestly, that frequency, you really should talk to a doctor about that.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it that often could mess with the balance of your gut microbiome,
Right.
and that could lead to long-term digestive problems.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
It's definitely not something to take lightly.
So it's more complicated than just mixing some salt and water.
Way more complicated.
Yeah. It seems like people really should consult with a healthcare provider first.
Absolutely. Colon cleansing isn't a DIY project,
Right.
It might seem like a quick fix for some issues, but our bodies are complex.
Mm.
If you're having digestive problems or thinking about a cleanse,
Mm-hmm.
talk to your doctor. They can figure out what's really going on,
Yeah.
and they can give you the best advice for what you need.
That's really good advice.
It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Okay, well, we've learned a lot about this saltwater flush.
We have.
What are your final thoughts on it all?
Well, there's a lot of hype around these health trends. I think it's smart to be critical of those and really focus on building healthy habits for the long haul.
Right.
A balanced diet with plenty of fiber,
Mm-hmm.
staying hydrated, managing stress.
Mhm.
Those are all proven ways to support a healthy gut.
Makes sense.
It's not as glamorous as a quick fix, but it's more effective in the long run.
That's true. After this whole deep dive, what's your gut feeling?
Good question.
Is this saltwater flush worth the hype, or is there a better way?
Yeah, it's definitely something to think about.
Definitely something to ponder, maybe over a nice glass of water.
Exactly. Plain old H2O. Can't go wrong with that.
All right, well, thanks for joining me on this deep dive,
Thanks for having me.
and we'll see you next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.